Captain Randhawa, do you think that there was also regulatory oversight, the government, the agencies involved, they must have some intelligence? I mean to say that, this particular big company is completely going off the charts?
See, Karthik, I'll be very blunt about it since having worked in DGCA for a very long time. You see, there is a regulatory oversight. And there are two types of oversight which the DGCA does on all the airlines. One is a regulatory audit, which is planned every year, which is for at least for a regulatory audit which has multiple bases. It runs into about 6 to 7 days. Now, that is one part. The second part is spot checks, which are carried out by each department, whether it's operations, whether it is airworthiness, whether it's air safety. So those spot checks are also planned, apart from special audits which may be carried out by the DGCA. Now, at present, the biggest challenge with DGCA is facing is they are working on 50% of the manpower, and their aviation industry has grown multifold. So that is one area they are having a problem. Nevertheless, they cannot wash off their hands because, after all, the oversight had to be maintained. Wherever they did not know, they have approved this winter schedule. They knew very well that if this winter schedule is operated, they don't have the requisite amount of pilots. But as I said, these are all lame excuses given by the chairman and by the CEO. There was no weather. There is no shortage of. I can understand if for shortage of crew, 50, 60, 40 flights have been cancelled. 1500 plus flights still getting cancelled. Problem is that the IndiGo Airlines may not be violating the norms, may not be violating the whatever the FDTL.
But sir, why are they booking? Why are they taking passengers when they have to cancel the flights? Then why are they booking them?
Correct. Those flights required to be cancelled, and they are not cancelling in time. You see, the passengers are waiting there 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours, and then they cancel the flight.
Why?
When you know fully well that this flight is not going to go, then they should cancel that flight. And this again does not require too much of effort. This can be, checked and from the systems that how many flights can go, how many flights are having technical problem, how many aircraft are due for they are undergoing C check, D check,
Absolutely.
D check. So they know everything. They know how many crews are there at every base. They know everything.
Mr. Rao, will reduction in the 10% of the market make any difference, or the 10% flight operation, will that make any difference?
See, the reduction what they have given is not on the flights which they have asked for the winter schedule. The winter schedules flights are still going on, and not even if they give the reduction or the the removal of the extra flights. What has to be removed is the FDTL dispensation. Even if you remove or curtail the flight, doesn't mean the pilot who's flying under those rules is any less fatigued. So the primary importance here, whether you curtail the flights or not, that's besides the point. What is to be held strongly is the implementation of the FDTL rule. Just wanted to tell you one thing very quickly. Today, there are two rules happening differently, one for IndiGo and one for other airlines. Now, my question is very simple. Is IndiGo pilot immune to fatigue than other pilots?
Absolutely.